Family gatherings were supposed to be warm, loud, and safe. This one felt like walking into a lion's den wearing glasses. The mansion was glowing golden lights dripping from crystal chandeliers, marble floors polished enough to reflect every fake smile. Every whispered judgment laughter floated in the air, but it was the kind that didn't reach the eyes, the kind that pinched. You smooth the fabric of your dress, nervously fingers tugging at the hem like it might anchor you, but navy blue. Navy blue, elegant, model, something your sister had chosen for you because it suits family even she won't stand out too much. Right, because standing out was a crime here. Relax. Your sister whispered beside you, adjusting her dupatta. No, shawl over her shoulder. It's just dinner. You smiled weakly in a house full of people who judge breathing styles. She elbowed you gently, amused. You will be fine. You wanted to believe her, you really did, but then your eyes drifted to the far end of the hall and your breath stalled. Taehyung, your sister's brother-in-law, the man everyone tiptoed around. He sat on a single couch posture, rigid shoulders curved, jaw clenched like he was personally offended by oxygen. Black suit, no tie, sleeves rolled slightly, veins visible on his forearms. His presence alone quieted a whole corner of the room. People didn't sit near him, they survived near him. Extreme anger issues. That's what the family called it in hushed tones. No loud anger, no shouting, no drama, just the controlled violence in human form, the kind that made people start straightening their backs subconsciously. You would meet him twice before, twice too many, once at your sister's wedding where he had not smiled even once. And once briefly at a hospital corridor where he was snapped at the nurse so loudly she would gonna silent mid sentence. Since then he would existed in your mind like a warning a label. Do not engage, do not provoke, do not look. So naturally the universe decided to ruin your life. Dinner went as expected. You said quietly, answered when spoken to, smile when required. Aunties analyze you like you were a job application. Uncles debated politics too loudly. Someone commented on how thin you looked. Another suggested marriage because obviously you excused yourself early, heading toward the drink table just to breathe. That's when it happened. Someone bumped into you hard from behind. You gasped, stumbling forward, balance gone in a second. Hey, your heel slipped on the marble, time slowed. Your hands flailed uselessly, your heart jumped into your throat, and then you fell. Seated onto a lap, a very soul lap, arms wrapped around you instantly, strong hands keeping your waist on reflex. The scent hit you first, clean, masculine, something sharp and expensive. Then the silence, that absolute silence, you froze. Your body registered before your brain did, broad chest beneath your back. Firm thighs under you, a heartbeat strong and fast. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. You looked up and meet the hang's eyes. Dark, sharp, and furious, the entire hull seemed to vanish for a second. No one breathed. Your palms pressed flat against his chest, the heat of him staring through the fabric. I am so sorry. Your voice came out shaky, mortified. His grip didn't loosen, didn't tighten either. Just still, get off, two words. Loud, control, and deadly, your face spun as you scrambled upright, nearly tripping again in panic. You stepped back so fast your heel caught on the carpet edge. Someone snickered, bad idea, things too slowly. The moment alone silenced everyone again. His height made him look even more intimidating up close. He straightened his jacket, eyes never leaving the person who would laughed. Was that funny? He asked calmly. The man stuttered. I didn't mean good. They cut in because if you had, we would be having a very different conversation. The man shut up instantly. Taehyung turned and his gaze landed back on you. Your heart pounded. You clasped your hands in front of you, fighting the urge to apologizing again. I swear, someone pushed me. You rushed out. I know that surprised you. You blinked. You do? He clenched. I felt it. Oh, silence a test. People pretend not to stir, fail miserably. Your sister rushed over. Oh my god, are you okay? She showed Taehyung a nervous glare. I'm so sorry. He raised the hand, stopping her mid sentence. She's fine, he said, then quieter only for you. Watch where you stand. It was not rude, it was not gentle either, just firm. You nodded quickly. Yes. God, you sounded like a kid. He walked away without another word. And only then did your knees start shaking. You escaped to the balcony. Cool night air hit your face, finally letting you breathe. Your reflection started back from the glass doors, flushed cheeks, wide eyes, embarrassment written all over. Of all people, of all laps, smooth, you muttered to yourself. You felt pretty hard. You startled. The young stood near the railing, one hand in his pocket. City lies, owling his sharp profile. Your stomach dropped. I didn't know you were here. You said quickly. He hummed clearly. You said, I'm sorry. I really am sorry. I didn't mean to. I said, I know. He interrupted, glancing at you briefly. You were pushed. There was something different now, less rage, more resistant. More restrained. Still, he insisted it was inappropriate. I should have been more careful. He is distressed. Almost a smile. Almost. You are blaming yourself for gravity now? You blinked. What? He turned fully toward you. You felt it happens. That was not the reaction you would expect. It. Everyone said he was explosive, ruthless, and intolerant. Yet here he was calm and collected. You nodded slowly. Still, thank you for it not, losing my temper. He flinched. He finished. You winced. I didn't mean. It's fine, he said. Everyone thinks that. There was bitterness there, quiet and heavy. You hesitated. Is it true? His eyes snapped to yours. The air thickened instantly. Do you want it to be? Your throat went dry. No, you said honestly. I was curious. He studied you for a long second. Then looked away. I don't get angry without reason, he said. People just tend to give me plenty. You nodded, unsure what to say. An awkward silence settled. Then you should go back inside, he added. They are staring. You glanced through the glass. Sure enough, heads were tilted. Whispers alive. Right, you sighed. Of course. You turned to leave. You stopped. He didn't look at you this time. Next time, he said quietly, stand near a wall, less chance of being pushed. Your lips curved, slightly nodded. You walked inside feeling strange, confused, and very weird that the place where you would land still felt warm. Taehyung past you disappear into the crowd. He sat tightened because anger was easy, control was harder, and for the first time in a long time, someone had fallen into his life, literally. You were very aware of him after that, too aware. Every time you laughed softly at a cousin's joke, his gaze flickered to you. Every time someone stood a little too close to you, he sat tightened. You tried convincing yourself you were imagining it. Spoiler, you were not. Drink some water, your sister whispered, handing you a glass. You looked flushed. I am fine, you said quickly, then paused. Do I? She squinted at you. Actually, yeah, like you ran a marathon emotionally. Before you could answer, a sharp clink echoed. Someone had knocked over a tray right behind you, and before you could even react, a hand grabbed your wrist. Firm, protective, and familiar, Dame pulled you back, instinctively positioning you behind him as the tray crashed to the floor, glasses shattering. Your chest collided with his back. Again, this time no fall, just proximity, too close. His arm stayed around you for a second longer than necessary. You could feel the tension in him, coiled, control, and simmering. Watch it, he snapped at the guy holding the table. I'm holding the tray. I am sorry, say like you mean it. The guy swallowed. I am sorry. Tank didn't respond. He just turned slightly. I realized you were still pressed to him. Your fingers had curled into the fabric of his suit without permission. You froze. He noticed slowly. He looked down at your hands, then at your face. Your eyes meet something shifted. No anger, something heavier. Are you hurt? He asked quietly. You shook your head. No, his grip loosened, but he didn't move away. Instead, he leaned closer, voice stopping you attack Jules. You huffed nervously. Trust me, I hate it too. That earned a short, breathy laugh from him. The first you would ever heard, your heart skipped. Then he said it abruptly. Come with me, you blinked. What? Before you could protest, he was already walking, hands still holding yours, not dragging nor forceful, just certain. Just certain. People stare, whispered, exploded. Wandered. Your sister's eyes widened like saucers. You were escorted out to the hallway near the study. He stopped suddenly. You almost crashed into him again. He turned too close. The hallway was quieter, dimmer, intimate in a way that made your pulse spike. What is it? You asked softly. His eyes searched your face. You don't belong in that mess, he said. People pushed your dark. You frowned. It's a family gathering. He scoffed. That's make it worse. Silence fell heavy and charged. You didn't get angry, you said suddenly. He raised a brow. What? At the day, the stairs, me falling on you earlier, something dark flickered in his eyes. I did, he admitted. I just didn't let it show your breath hissed. Why? His gaze stopped to your lips, then snapped back up. Because he said slowly, not all anger needs to be unleashed. The way he said it sent heat down your spine. You said I should go back, you whispered. Yes, he said. Neither of you moved. Seconds passed too many. Your heartbeat was loud in your ears. Stay young, you murmured. He exhaled sharply, stepping back like he would burn himself. Go, he said firmly. You nodded and turned away, legs shaky. But before you reached the door, don't let anyone push you around, he added quietly. He looked back, even if they are family. Something in his voice told you that was not an advice, it was a warning. Later that night, you were laughing with your sister when you noticed something lurking in the corner. The same woman who would accidentally bump you earlier. Her face was pale. Ting stood in front of her, calm, deadly calm. I don't tolerate games, he said lowly. Next time you lay a hand on her, we won't be talking. The woman stammered, I didn't. I felt it. He cut in twice. Your breath caught. He was protecting you publicly without hesitation. When he turned and saw you watching, something unreadable passed between you. Heat, tension, unspoken promises. This was not over, not even close. The end. Guys, do like, comment, share, and subscribe my YouTube channel for more videos. Tata, bye bye.